The moment a camera starts recording, even familiar words can suddenly feel difficult. You look away from the lens, lose your place, or rush to keep up with a fixed scrolling speed. Clark is a modern teleprompter for Android, designed to make that experience feel calm, natural, and completely under your control. It brings script writing, rehearsal, prompting, recording, and synchronization into one focused workflow. Traditional teleprompters usually ask the presenter to adapt to the software, choose a speed, press play, and hope your delivery stays perfectly consistent from beginning to end. But people do not speak like machines. We pause for emphasis, slow down around important ideas, speed up through familiar phrases, and occasionally need to revisit a line. When the tool cannot adapt, attention moves away from the audience and toward managing the scroll. Clark starts with a different principle. The teleprompter should support the speaker, not control the speaker. Every confident recording starts with a script that is easy to prepare and easy to find. Clark gives you a clean library for creating, editing, duplicating, importing, exporting, and organizing your work. Open a draft and the editor stays deliberately simple, so the words remain the focus. Use formatting where it helps. Paste content from another writing tool, or begin with a blank page. Clark counts the words and estimates speaking time before the session begins. That small detail makes planning easier, especially when you are preparing a short update, a lesson, a product presentation, or a timed social video. Once the script is ready, Clark helps you prepare the reading experience before the camera rolls. Set a comfortable words per minute pace, choose a target duration, and decide whether you want a countdown before the prompt begins. Adjust text size, reading width, margins, alignment, and the focus line until your eyes can track each sentence comfortably. If the camera setup needs mirrored text, that control is ready too. You can rehearse first, make a quick adjustment, and return without rebuilding the entire session. The result is a setup designed around the presenter rather than a collection of defaults that must be tolerated. Voice follow is where Clark changes the relationship between the presenter and the teleprompter. Instead of moving at one fixed speed, the script follows the rhythm of the words being spoken. Slow down for an important point and Clark stays with you. Move more quickly through a familiar section and the script keeps pace. Pause to breathe, smile, or let an idea land, and you do not have to fight a screen that continues moving without you. Manual controls remain available whenever you want them, so intelligent assistance never removes direct control. The goal is simple: protect eye contact, reduce the mental load of managing the prompt, and make the final delivery sound like a person speaking to an audience, not a person reading from a screen. Recording setups change, and the interface should respect that. Clark supports portrait for direct-to-camera social content and a true landscape experience for wider productions, presentations, and mounted phone rigs. Landscape is not a stretched portrait screen. The controls and reading area are arranged to use the available space intentionally. Camera picture-in-picture helps you monitor framing while the prompt remains readable, and the integrated workflow supports high-quality recording without leaving the session. Whether you are rehearsing a 30-second introduction or delivering a longer presentation, the same script and settings move naturally with the orientation you choose. A teleprompter is personal because every presenter reads differently. Clark lets you tune the details that influence comfort and confidence without turning the main screen into a control panel. Choose accessible typography, refine the default pace, change the focus line, adjust colors, set the countdown, and control camera quality. Mirror mode supports physical teleprompter glass, while per-script preferences help repeat sessions feel familiar. For hands-free operation, remote controls and hardware buttons can manage common actions without reaching toward the phone during a take. The settings are deep when you need them and quiet when you do not. Sometimes the best camera for the job is not inside the Teleprompter app. Clark includes a floating mode that places the script over another camera, streaming, meeting, or recording application. Move the prompt closer to the lens, resize it for the available space, and keep the controls within reach. The overlay continues working while the other app stays in focus, so creators can keep the camera workflow they already know. This is especially useful for live video, remote meetings, interviews, tutorials, and platforms with their own recording tools. A script must remain available when the network is not. Clark uses an offline-first approach, keeping the on-device library responsive and dependable in studios, venues, classrooms, and changing locations. When you are signed in, cloud synchronization protects your work and makes scripts available across devices. Local edits remain fast, and pending updates can synchronize when connectivity returns. Account management, backup status, and script actions stay visible, giving the creator a clear understanding of where the work lives. Reliability is not an extra feature in a teleprompter, it is part of the performance. Clark is built for anyone who needs to deliver prepared words without sounding over-rehearsed. A creator can record a product story while maintaining eye contact. An educator can present a lesson without repeatedly checking notes. A founder can deliver a clear company update, and a remote professional can keep important talking points visible during a meeting. The benefit is not simply faster scrolling or more settings. It is fewer avoidable retakes, more consistent timing, less anxiety in front of the camera, and more attention available for tone, expression, and connection. Technology becomes most useful when it disappears into the work, and that is the experience Clark is designed to create. From the first draft to the final take, Clark keeps the workflow focused on what you want to say and how you want to say it. Write the script, prepare the session, follow your natural voice, record in the orientation that fits, or float the prompt over the camera you already use. Clark Teleprompter is available now for Android on Google Play. Try it for your next video, presentation, lesson, or update, and sound like yourself every time.